We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 international trucks, and they belong to a bloke, as I spin around here and we get his good looks in frame, called Ian Sidebottom, better known as Sidey. Sidey, how are you, mate?
I'm good. They would probably know me more from Sidebottom haulage. They would have seen our trucks around.
Oh, come on, give it a plug then. Where are you based?
Shepparton.
Yeah. Oh, good part of the world.
We've got about 6 trucks and I'm the only driver.
Walk this way, mate.
Righto.
Righto. So you've been around trucks for a while, Sidey?
Yeah, I went bankrupt in them years ago. I used to run to Perth in a 3070 and I tipped the trailer off in Clare in South Australia, and they decided it was too many drugs and too much alcohol, so when I came home I thought I'll give up. And then years later I thought I'm going back in. So I started with the old sea line up there.
Well, we better walk up to that one and we'll start on that if that's your first one, mate. Yeah, okay, so while we're walking, tell me a bit more about yourself. Tell us about your life on the road.
I'm single.
Yeah. Ladies.
For all you women. I've got a Jack Russell dog. Yeah. But this old sea line, I've had that for 25 years.
There we go. We'll just turn around to that. Righto. And tell us a bit about this.
She's the one that's earned the money to buy these other ones. Pulling the grain. I used to pull a grain tipper, and then I got into the water cart business.
Oh, so you...
Yeah.
It's a working truck.
Oh,
yeah. They're all working trucks?
Yeah, well, we'll have to get to them. I'm getting mixed up which one's which now. Yeah, that one. I went to Alice Springs in 2015 in the old sea line, straight gas.
Yep.
Jayco pop-top caravan on the back. Off I went, over and back. And I'll tell you what, it was the best mental health treatment I've ever had. I was so proud when I got home, but I shit myself all the way there and back in case I broke down. You know, you know what? I didn't.
Well, mate,
you never know until you have a go.
Well, that speaks volumes about the way you look after your truck, Sidey.
That's right.
Righto, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, the next one I got into was the D line. I bought that in Shep. That was
pardon me.
That truck came from Seymour. That was Jack. That was Halls Transport.
Yep.
Bought it new. Then I bought it off a bloke in
What
Shep.
year is this?
That's which part? Basically, it's a 72 model, but the back part of the cab is a later model. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's got a V8 Cummins 210 Road Ranger, and she goes to work. I was just over here the other day doing a job, going to Euroa on Tuesday. This is where I get my money from. They wonder why I'm so rich, and it's because I haven't got payments on my trucks anymore.
Well, mate, that's true. You know, a 20,000 truck can do the same job as a $400,000 truck, can't it?
I won't say what I was going to say. It's not how long it is, it's how you use it. So she bought that, so they shared it a bit. And then I thought, if I want to stay on the pension, I'm going to have to spend some more money.
If you want to stay in the... Yeah, all
right.
We
won't talk about that.
No, we won't. Because you're not, with all due respect, mate, you're not a spring chicken, are you?
No, I'm over 70.
Are you?
My word.
Mate, and you're still alive. You're breathing.
Oh, it's all the drugs and beer and smoke. So then what I did last year...
Where are we going up to the last
AA
one, are we? We'll come back to this then.
Yeah, the AA comes next.
Yeah.
That one
That's
there,
a nice looking piece of kit.
Yeah, it's actually a AA 184. See that? There's a lot of discrepancy about that. They don't realise I got them specially made.
Did they ever have a 184?
No. I've got the only one in the world. I got them specially made. See that?
We do now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
it's running a 392, number 4 Eaton diff. And I used her all last year, towing the tanker around, going to Wandong and Mansfield and Alexandra and everywhere.
What's in the tanker?
Water.
Oh, okay, so that's what you do in your pensioner years, is it?
I go to the new house estates and I blow their swabs through and then chlorinate their pipes. That's all I do. I don't deliver water to tanks to people.
Right.
Specialists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. How did you fall into that sort of a trick?
They all felt sorry for me. Imagine what it's like. You turn up to something like this and the people go, "What the?" And then they try to say, "Is that a petrol V8?"
He was going to say, "What the fuck, folks," but I told him not to swear.
No, don't say that. And then they go, "Petrol V8, how can you afford to run it?" I said, "You want to tell you what, it's a lot cheaper to run that than it is to buy a packet of these every day, I can tell you."
Well, ain't that true?
Yeah.
I should put you onto my supplier, mate.
So anyway, so she's had this year off. And I'm going to use her again a bit later on this year. I'll give her a go on the tank.
Yeah.
So then I had to build another one.
Then we come around
to the AB.
This is the AB 180.
This is the AB 180.
Righto.
And look at that.
Hang on. What am I looking at? We're walking down the back, are we?
Oh, no, the whole thing.
Just look at the whole thing.
Doesn't
All right.
matter where you look. It's beautiful.
Step back here so I keep your voice in tune, and then we'll do a little scan down of that.
Yeah.
So, lovely.
It's got a 282 6-cylinder petrol in it with twin carbies, headers, electronic distributor. It's going to, in the next month, I'll have the tray done. I'm putting about a 14-foot tray on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a tray truck to go do pickups.
So you've got 4 trucks.
Yeah, I've got a 30-70 at home. And,
yeah. And so it's a fair-sized business, 4 trucks.
Yeah, I've done it all on my own. I work 1.5 days a week.
You work 1.5 days a week.
The biggest job is washing them.
And how many people get to drive these trucks?
I've got 4 drivers.
Yeah, I've got 4 drivers. Yeah. What, me, myself, I and the next bloke?
No, only to go to the shows. I've got 4 drivers. They're all standing around.
Right, but
here.
when they're working...
There's only one driver.
Only one driver.
I've only got 1 tank.
Yeah.
I just swap the trucks around instead of drivers. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to keep them all turning over, don't you?
You've got to use them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I learnt that with something else.
Yeah.
You don't
otherwise,
use it, you lose it.
You do.
Apparently, that's what they say. Yeah.
I've been told.
Yeah.
Mate, they are a good-looking bunch of trucks. You, why the international brand? What's special about that for you?
Well, when I was a kid, we had one of these on the farm.
Yeah.
And when the old man died, I put a lazy axle on it and used to cart 14 tonne with it. I got big time, just around the farm. Bought an old sea line. Was my first truck I ever bought. Was one of them. And I thought, I'll just go back one of them all. It's a lot easier.
Yeah. And I guess the bigger they are, the more expensive they cost to run too, don't they?
Oh, well, there's no computers in these.
No. Mate, congratulations on, one, having 4 trucks. Yeah. Not bad for a pensioner.
Yeah.
Number 2, having them in pristine condition, because they bloody are. You can see you put a lot of work into them.
Yep.
And number 3, I can't think of what number 3 is. We might just go and get a great...
I haven't numbered them yet.
we might just go and find a Great Northern and share that, and you can tell me more tall tales.
I just want to show you one other thing I can do.
Yeah, what's that?
You might just want to turn it off until I get ready, right?
Oh, look, I'll scan around the trucks while you're doing that. So you do that, and I'll.
No, be ready.
Yeah, you do that.
No, I'm going to stand on the head for you.
Hang on. It's go.
Yeah. I lose my can every time I do it.
That's not bad for 70-something, mate.
Yeah, just only 70 and a bit.
Yeah, I couldn't do that when I was 20, and I'm about the same. In fact, I'm almost exactly the same age as you. So
it's no different than swimming. It's confidence.
Oh, right. Well, I can swim, but I've never been successful, and I'm not going to try now.
At least I got it first go. Sometimes I have to have 2 goes.
Well, have 2 beers and
then... if I hit it too hard, it goes over. You've got to hit the right. That's where I get all my flair for cosmetics and stresses and strains. I work it out that way. That's about enough bullshit from me.
Sidey,
no one will want to
mate, pleasure to talk to you, mate. Champion. We will catch you again.
That's my young bloke's new truck. He loves that.
Which one's this?
200, yeah. That's
right,
not mine, that's my young bloke.
We should get that into the picture, shouldn't we? Go and we'll walk along. And this is a PS, guys. Doing a Shepparton name proud, eh? Nice truck. Of course, it's an international.
It's not mine.
No. You've made that clear.
There's Adam that owns it. Sunglasses on his head. Adam, come here. No, you come here.
The son's a bit more camera shy than his old man.
Yeah, he's very shy.
I don't know how you managed to achieve that.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of me. Here we go.
So he's said enough for both of you over the years.
There's me drivers too. That's Sparks. He's one driver.
You know why? It's because he could never get a word in edgewise.
No, but that's Sparks. He's the driver.
Hey, Sparky.
And that's Steve Linehan.
How you doing?
He's a driver.
G'day, Steve. How are you, mate?
And this bloke's a painter.
And a driver.
And a
And a
driver. He's
Painter, polisher, driver.
He's painted the ones that he'll put his name to.
Does he actually give you
that's
any money
John
for doing
King.
this? Or is it all done for a mateship?
Oh, no, he just loves me.
Yeah.
Just loves you.
You don't know what?
Love to take the money off him.
Yeah. Well, mate, so you did the paintwork, yeah?
Yep.
Well, mate, hats off to you.
Yep.
Because they look men.
Yep.
They really do. So are you just part-time, or is this your business? Or?
No, I'm a painter by trade.
Oh, right. Well, hang on. Yeah, we'll zoom in close. Give us your details. We might as well tell people where to find a good
He only
painter.
wants to sell paint, though.
Yeah, I sell automotive paints to the panel shops now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but I've all painted trucks all my life.
But so the painting of the trucks is now a hobby, but you sell paint.
Yeah.
Right. Where do they find your paint?
Shepparton Auto Paints.
There we go.
There you go.
Yep. Whereabouts in Shep?
In Williams Road.
Yep.
Yep.
Got a phone number?
0417 368 496.
There you go. Free plug. You owe me $500.
Then you just say hello to Johnny King. He's just been induced.
Johnny King.
Yeah, just induced.
Were you up there?
Yes.
So I've got a photo of you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You obviously don't follow Trucking with Kermie.
No, but I've had a feature in Big Rigs.
I spent 10 years writing for Big Rigs.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll just turn around there. Like, there's a good-looking card, good-looking bloke on the back. I'll give you that.
Yep.
So, you ever heard of Facebook?
Yeah, I have, but I'm not on it.
What about YouTube?
No, not on YouTube either.
Oh. In that case, you're never going to see the photo of you that I put up.
But I'll get one of my children to
You can do that.
yeah.
Go into Trucking with Kermie, mate. There's a story on the induction. All the inductees are listed, so your face will be on there somewhere.
Yep.
And I don't know why I'm videoing this, folks, but maybe because he's not going to see himself. All right,
Good stuff.
mate. Congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
induction.
Thank you.
It's,
So,
not everybody gets it, and it's you're nominated by people who think you've done a good job.
yeah,
The people around here tell me it's bullshit, but you know, good on you, John.
yeah. Thanks,
Congratulations, mate.
mate. Yeah, thank
Nice to see you again, even though you don't remember me. Right, anyone else I've got to talk to here? You're not going to talk to me, are you?
Not me, I'm right.
You should, because he's got his. Someone else done it up, so
Oh, you just paid the money for it,
he's
did you?
just improved it.
How'd you improve it? By sitting in the seat?
Well, he's made it do 100 kilometres an hour at least. Change the diff,
There you go. It's a
exhaust, and a few other things that needed doing.
it's a little things that count, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I live over the road in Mootown, so I would expect to see this floating around town on the odd occasion, mate. Congratulations on your new acquisition. I hope you enjoy it. Just for fun, or are you going to?
Thinking about him, so.
He does take after his old man, doesn't he? All right, guys. Fade into black. See you later. All right. See you later, mate.
Thank you very much.
Good to talk to you, Sidey. We'll see you back in hometown.
I'll be there.
I'll
be back.
You'll be back. All right. Catch you later.
Stay up.
So it just clicked with me who you remind me of. No, Grandpa out of Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yeah, I've been
Hey,
called
don't
that.
you reckon?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Except Granddad doesn't talk.
That's true. But he's been known to have a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, not very often.
What do you reckon, people? Do you reckon that's Grandpa? Hey, mate, if the real one falls off the perch, you might get a job.
They used to call me Prior Tuck when I was short.
Right.
Some of the women he's brought home are a bit rougher than Mrs. Brown.
Yeah, no, we've been through that.
So you reckon Mrs. Brown would be a step up for him, you reckon?
Could be. Good.
Righto, onwards.
Well, thanks, bro.
I've had enough of you. My camera's getting worn out.
Well, poor shit now.
Hey, whose fault's that?
Oh, well, it's your fault.